a great start that he had in Chicago.
Here we go. Lance to Bradley Zimmer, and we're underway with a strike. The fluorescent orange of Martin Maldonado framing that pitch. A's hit a leadoff home run in that game. Here he grounds out to Yuli Gurriel on a big hop. Zimmer starts the game tonight like he did last night with a ground out to Yuli unassisted. Swing and a miss. There is that slider that's been such a big weapon for him this year, picking up the first strikeout of the night with a slider.
The Anderson strike zone.
Cesar Hernandez with a 2-2 count gets hit by a pitch. Tried to come inside and came too far inside on Hernandez, so Lance allows his first base runner with 2 outs here in the first inning. Swing and a miss. He gets Reyes on another slider. 2 strikeouts in the inning for McCullers, and the Astros will bat in the bottom half of the first after the Indians failed in the top half. Ford did so on July 3rd on that Saturday game. Game 3 of that 4-game sweep by the Astros at Progressive Field in Cleveland. Around .315 batting average against this year. He challenges Altuve and gets him on a swinging strike at the top of the zone. Morgan picks up a strikeout to start this game. Range above 300 by a decent margin. He has never hit 300 in his career as he foul tips one caught by Roberto Perez. So Eli Morgan using that high fastball, getting a couple of strikeouts in the first inning, and a 1-2-3 start for the young right-hander. Didn't want to put him out in the field today. That's why Franmil Reyes is getting a start in right, and he looked okay on that swing, although Jose Altuve flags it down in shallow right field. Altuve makes the play for out number 1. Swing and a miss. Lance picks up yet another strikeout with a slider. That's 3 for 3 in strikeouts tonight. 7 of his 10 strikeouts last start against Chicago was on the slide. His first game ever at first base. Swing and a miss. Lance picks up back-to-back strikeouts. 4 in the first 2 innings. And that one cued off the end of the bat. A lot of English on it as it's gloved by Ernie Clement, and an easy 1-2-3 inning for Eli Morgan, who was retired the first 6 tonight. Only needed 7 pitches to get through the second inning. First base, they sent a pitcher down, Justin Garza, who pitched last night, and Chang in his first at bat since being called up picks up a base hit, first hit of the night against Lance McCullers Jr. First hit for either side. He's a leadoff base runner here in the 3rd inning. Round to bunt. Toro will charge. Bare hand. Nice play by Toro. Picked by Yuli at first base. Toro made the clean pick on the bare hand play for out number 1. 3-2 pitch is down and in, and that'll be a walk. First walk issued by McCullers. Indians will have first and second with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Got him. Back to the slider. Rosario down on strikes for the second time. Lance with 5 strikeouts and a big out here with 2 on. Here. Little cue shot that hits the bag and goes down the line and left. That is going to score a run. Michael Brantley will play the ball in on a cue shot, opposite field double off the bat of Cesar Hernandez.
But they can't get themselves out either.
There we go. Lance picks up back-to-back strikeouts of Reyes, getting with the slider once again. Indians do score a run on a couple of hits. 2 men left on base. It's 1-0. Morgan gets Toro swinging and missing at a fastball. All 3 strikeouts have been on fastballs up tonight by Eli Morgan, and there's 1 away here in the 3rd.
Stayed soft.
Pops him up. Roberto Perez, the catcher, puts it away for the final out of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning yet again. Eli Morgan has sent down the first 9 tonight, and it's 1-0 Indians after 3. Into center field, long run for Miles Straw, slicing away from him. Kyle Tucker comes out of nowhere. Straw out of the corner of his eye saw Tucker. Here's Roberto Perez. Broke his back, got way in the kitchen, and Lance will take it himself. Roberto Perez loses a bat and grounds out to McCullers. A 7-pitch inning after a 34-pitch third. Some problems this year. As Altuve drives one deep to left field. Altuve! 3 home runs in 2 games. Hits one out into the Crawford boxes to tie the game at 1. Number 23 on the year for Altuve.
He went out and got that thing. Tuve. There's a fastball up where we know he can go out and attack it, but he went across the plate and yanked this thing into the Crawford boxes. It's 103.8 miles an hour off the bat. But when we replay that and show you the location of that pitch, you're going to wonder how he got to it.
Of his 23 home runs this year, 22 have been pulled. And a foul tip caught by Perez. Slider strikes out Yuli Gurriel for the second time. Now 4 strikeouts in the game for Morgan. Ground ball slowly hit into the shift. Rosario, the shortstop, is there. And that'll do it for the Astros in the 4th. Leadoff home run ties up the game. Swing and a miss. Chang goes down on the slider. Lance picks up strikeout number 7. There's a base hit into right field. Lance with his hands on his knees, frustrated as Clement hit a 1-2 pitch into right for a 1-out single. Bradley Zimmer with a line drive laced over the head of Abraham Toro. That'll bounce off the wall. Clement into third. Zimmer into second. And Zimmer picks up an extra base hit. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout. Rosario striking out all 3 times tonight on the slider for the second out of the inning. Ground ball right side. Yuli will use help from McCullers covering for the final out of the inning. Lance gets through a second and third 1-out situation with a strikeout and a ground out. We are halfway home in a 1-1 game.
Able to do in separating his offense from his defense is what's made him very valuable to this team overall. Because instead of going out there and pouting, he's been taking away a ton of hits and picking up his pitching staff.
Tucker hooks one deep to right field. That ball is gone. Home run, Kyle Tucker. Home runs in back-to-back games like Altuve. And the Astros lead 2-1 on a couple of solo home runs. Tucker's 17th of the year.
Pretty impressive to stay back on that changeup. Eli Morgan has a very good changeup, and it seems to take about a half an hour to get to the plate. So as a hitter, you've really got to stay disciplined and stay on that, keep the hands back. And that's exactly what Kyle Tucker did. You kind of lose that lower half, but he's strong enough to stay on this pitch down and yank it just over that right field fence. Hit it right up that tunnel in right field.
Yeah, last night it was a bomb 435 over the little ground ball towards third, backing up Clement. His throw is high, but on the bag after the jump is Yu Chang. And Eli Morgan continues to only allow home runs as his only 2 base runners tonight, but he's trailing 2-1 after 5.
Pin for Dusty. A little more defined roles for some of those guys who come into the ball game in some high leverage situations, but they're mentally and physically prepared for.
Just missed, top of the zone, could have gone either way. Lance wanted to strike. That's the second walk issued by McCullers and puts runners on first and second with nobody out. Almost half of his pitches tonight have been a slider. Ground ball. That's a base hit between third and short. Being held up will be Reyes. And the Indians now have the bases full with nobody out in the 6th inning, and Dusty Baker's at the top step of the dugout, and he is going to come and get Lance McCullers here. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Brian Abreu out of the bullpen. First out of the inning and a strikeout to start his outing. Swing and a miss. Abreu back-to-back strikeouts, staying with the slider. He gets Perez and Chang, and now 2 outs and the base is still loaded. Clement drives one deep to left center field. That ball is off the wall. That'll score at least 2 runs. Around third comes Mercado. Here comes Correa's throw, not in time. Bases clearing double by Ernie Clement, who has been a tough out the last couple of nights for the Astros, and it's now a 4-2 Indians lead. Swing and a miss. Abreu picks up a strikeout to end the inning, so he strikes out 3, but a big 2-out bases clearing double by Ernie Clement, giving the Indians a 4-2 lead. There's a line drive base hit. Martin Maldonado towards the corner. He is going to take a big turn at first and head to second. Maldi a leadoff double here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
We got that.
Altuve drills one deep to left field, looking up, and it's off the wall. Maldonado, a great jump. He'll score easily. Altuve heads to second base, sliding with an RBI double. It's a one-run game, now 4-3. In his career against Shaw. This one up the middle, that'll tie the game up. Yuli down to the count, doesn't matter. RBI base hit, we're tied at 4.
Strong enough to handle any pitch that's thrown up there, but misses that one.
Straw picks up his first strikeout, 2 outs in the inning. That's 3 innings against the Indians as Correa sends one to center field, playable for Bradley Zimmer, who lines it up for the final out of the inning. But the Astros get 2. RBIs by Altuve and Yuli Gurriel tie it up at 4. 3-2 pitch is hit deep to right field, and that ball will be gone. Cesar Hernandez hits his 16th home run of the year. Drives in his 2nd run of the night and gives the Indians the lead once again. It's now 5-4.
Got a changeup he could handle. Hit it hard. You see that circle change grip just held on a little bit too long and it stayed up.
So not the homecoming Austin Pruitt was thinking about here, pitching in an Astros uniform and out of the bullpen in 2018. This one a ground ball towards the backhand. Correa tries to stay with it, still makes the throw in time to get Reyes. A one-hopper picked nicely by Gurriel at first for the 2nd out.
Of course, out of that bullpen.
One pitch.
That's how you do it.
And he gets Bobby Bradley on a grounder to Yuli Gurriel to end the inning. So the Indians take the lead. They've had 3 leads in this game. The Astros have come back the previous 2 times, now trailing 5-4 as we head to the 7th inning stretch. And grounds one towards the left side. Tough play. Rosario on the move. No chance. Straw easily beats it out. Another infield hit for Miles Straw. And he's a 2-out base runner. Breaking ball. Beauty. Started out Maldonado. Broke over the inside corner for a called 3rd strike.
Pushing towards that American League West Division title.
Perez draws a walk. Stanek got ahead but loses Roberto on swing and a miss. 98 up top. Stanek picks up a strikeout. 2 away in the inning. Swing and a miss. Stanek fired up as he walks off the mound, striking out Chang and Clement to get through the 8th. Astros will have the top of the order due up. Ground ball. Short hop, unable to be picked cleanly, but staying with it is the 3rd baseman Clement to get Yuli Gurriel to end the inning. Quick work. Ryan Presley getting Bradley Zimmer on 3 pitches, picking up a strikeout right out of the gates. Ground ball towards Altuve, but Gurriel's going to cut in front, and Presley can't make the play. Yuli flips it to Ryan Presley, who was on the bag but didn't make the catch cleanly. Line drive to right field, but Tucker is there, closes on it, puts it away. The Astros down 1, heading to the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll have Yordan Alvarez. Tucker pops one up. 3 pop-ups in the inning. Ernie Clement, the 3rd baseman, puts it away for the final out. Astros came back twice in this game tonight, couldn't come back a 3rd time as the Indians salvage 1 game in the season series. Astros taking 6 of 7 against Cleveland this year, but the Indians win tonight and push Terry Francona into a tie for 2nd place on the all-time managerial win list with a 5-4 victory. We'll have more, including the post-game show, coming up right after this.